Welcome to Heart and Soul Inspirations, the podcast where we explore stories, strategies, and insights to help you turn setbacks into comebacks. I'm your host, Stacey McCoy, and today we're diving into a topic that everyone can relate to, dealing with failure and overcoming the challenges that come with it. Whether you've faced a professional setback, a personal disappointment, or a dream that didn't quite pan out, this episode is for you. Let's start by talking about what failure really means. Often we see failure as a negative endpoint, a sign that we're not good enough or that our efforts were wasted. But what if we looked at failure differently? What if failure was simply a part of the journey, a stepping stone towards success? Today, we have with us Maria Smith, who is a specialist in resilience and personal growth. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Maria, can you share your perspective on failure and why it's an essential part of growth?
Absolutely. Failure is an inevitable part of life. It's how we learn and grow. When we fail, we gain valuable insights about our strategies, our strengths, and our weaknesses. It's an opportunity to adjust our approach and come back stronger.
Now let's hear some real-life stories of overcoming failure. Our first guest is John, who started his own business and faced significant setbacks. John, tell us your story.
Thanks for having me. I launched a tech startup 5 years ago, but within the first year we faced financial difficulties and eventually we had to shut down. It was devastating. But after taking some time to reflect, I realized that I had learned so much about the industry, leadership, and myself. I used those lessons to start a new company which is now thriving. Support from my family and friends, and a belief that I could do better. I also read a lot about other entrepreneurs who faced failures before finding success. It reminded me that I wasn't alone. S1. That's incredible, John. What kept you going during those tough times?
Such a powerful story, John. Thank you for sharing. Now let's talk about strategies for overcoming failure. We have another expert with us, Sarah Lee, a career coach who specializes in helping professionals bounce back from setbacks. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Sarah, what are some practical steps people can take to overcome failure?
First, acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel disappointed or frustrated. Second, analyze what went wrong. Identify the factors that led to the failure. Third, set new, realistic goals and create an action plan. And finally, seek support. Whether it's a mentor, coach, or peer group, having a support system is crucial.
Let's wrap up with some inspirational quotes about failure. Here's one from Thomas Edison. "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work."
I love that quote. It highlights the importance of persistence and viewing failure as part of the discovery process.
Absolutely. And here's another from J.K. Rowling. "It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default."
That's a powerful reminder to take risks and not be afraid of failure.
Thank you, Maria and Sarah, for joining us today and sharing your insights. And thank you, John, for your inspiring story. To all our listeners, remember that failure is not the end. It's a part of your journey to success. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it propel you forward. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. Until next time, keep rising from the ashes and turning your setbacks into comebacks. This is Stacey McCoy, signing off.
And that's a wrap! Thanks for tuning in to Heart and Soul Inspirations. We'll see you in the next episode.